Hey, what is going on, everybody? This is David Pendleton, and this is going to cover the Christmas Park Tournament final round, back 9 holes, rookie division, all wind angles. Okay, so, well, I hit some perfect shots here, and I left a whole bunch of shots at pin. Bad for me, good for you. You're going to get to learn what minor tweaks that you need to make to get these shots to drop, and hopefully it's going to take you to the top of the standings. If you're not a subscriber, please become a subscriber. It would mean a lot to me. If you like my videos, if you find them helpful, just take a second. Just hit the thumbs up button. So easy to do. And last but not least, with this being the final round, the last walkthrough for the Christmas Park Tournament, if you like the content that I provided for you all week long, and you like to tip me like you would a good waiter or waitress, you can find a link to my PayPal there in the comments section below. I appreciate everybody's support. Thank you very much. Here we go. Hole number 1, back 9. Let's go, Golf Clash. Look at this. Trying to reconnect you. Okay. Not bad, just if you get it one little time, right? 3 top, 3 left. We're going to be avoiding the fairway rich glitch, trying to reconnect you again and again and again and again. And this is where that internal panic starts to set in. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I better just hurry up. I need to pull my rings and take my shot. Take the shot, perfect ball, thank goodness, under the pressure. And here we go. Ball's in the midair trying to reconnect me. Come on, Golf Clash. I got perfect signal here. I got Wi-Fi. I got full LTE. Perfect reconnecting, reconnecting, reconnecting. This is where you're like, oh my God, just please let me be able to finish a hole. Please let me be able to finish a hole. 10% at max. Notice here I'm using a little bit of backspin combined with a little bit of right side spin. So one back, about half right, somewhere in there. Pull the rings. Yada, yada, yada. Let's see what happens. Oh, great shot, just like the front 9. That stings. Oh, well, not taking this hole as an eagle opportunity, but who knows what would have happened there with a perfect ball. Would have been pretty darn close. But that's all right. Now we go into hole number 2. Hole number 2, we're just playing it the same way we have been all tournament, okay? Pretty self-explanatory. We're just laying up on the fairway here. That's it. A little bit more than 2 bars of back with 1 bar of right side spin. A little bit of curl to the right, no big deal. We still leave ourselves with plenty of fairway to work with there. So we might want to just taper this down to just 1 ball. 1.5 maybe ball backspin on the ball. Jeez, David, come on. Okay, same thing here. I'm just trying to slam this ball up the fairway, trying to get to the right-hand side of the bunker, which is exactly where I get it. Now that is where I want the ball to go, okay? And that's going to leave me here with shot number 3. This is played at 10% elevation at mid. Now, what I want to tell you is you want to use enough backspin to get the ball nice and tight into the hole. As you can see here with my backspin, I'm starting to get like this little glitch here where my spin on my ball guideline, when I start to move my target around, it expands too much. And then it gets too tight. And then I started to run out of time. So all I can tell you here is I was aiming, almost dead center. I moved my rings, but my time clock got all the way down to 1, so I was really not set up where I wanted to be. And even with the perfect ball there, I missed to the left-hand side. So just be wary of that. Try to get a nice, consistent ball guideline through the pin. And with this wind angle, we might just want to go ahead and pull this one at max instead of mid, because as you can see there, I missed to the left-hand side pulling at mid. But at least we hit a perfect ball this time. All right. Hole number 3, 10% elevation. Just for the heck of it, I decided to play with my Goliath. Full backspin. Full back. No side. Ball guideline going directly to the pin. 10% pull is what you're going to see here at mid distance of my club. Perfect ball. So close, right? So close. So what do we need to do? 10% at mid is what that was. So we're going to say we missed this by half a green square. Boy, so close, though. what do we do? 0%? Hold on, sorry. I want to think this through because I want you all to be able to make this shot or get really close here. How many rings was this did we pull? Okay, so that's like 1.8, right? Just bear with me. I should have done this before, but I just started thinking about it. So power of one ball. Yep, 3.5. So okay, so I pulled this one. Oh, that's why I put it in there. Okay, so I pulled it at max. That's why I said mid. Yep, sorry. So I did prepare ahead of time. All right, so we need to pull this at mid distance instead of max, okay? So 10% at mid, and we're going to be a lot closer than what we were there. Yeah, we just pulled too many rings. Okay, sorry about that. Back to it. 10% elevation. Use a katana. Get yourself a little bit of side spin here. Remember, you don't want to go too far up. About 2.25 top spin. A little bit like 1.2 bars, a right side spin. Perfect ball. This is really the most ideal situation to land on the fairway. Okay, now here, 10% elevation. Check the distance of your club. I played this at mid. And the same thing with my ball guideline happened here that happened to me on 3, and I got under the gun. So here I went with 2.5 bars of backspin, and notice, see how my ball guideline goes from short to long, short to long? So I tried to just find a spot on the fairway here where it stays nice and tight. But even with a perfect ball, I kind of hit the glitch, and my ball just kind of takes off on me. So it didn't really play true to the ball guideline. That one's a little frustrating, the perfect shot, because I've been dropping it all tournament. The only thing that I would say we need to do here is we need to go to 3 full bars of backspin if you're in the same area as me, and then find the nice and tight spot, and you should be good. You shouldn't experience that fast roll and bounce like I did. Like I said, we've made that all tournament long, so that one's a little disappointing. Okay, 10% at mid. I am switching out here for a navigator. That's all we need on this hole. Apparently I didn't come prepared. Alright, so here about 0.8 top, a little bit of right side spin. This is a 10% pull at mid distance of the backbone. Perfect ball. And we don't really even come close. So we're really on the left-hand side there. I would just use the same setup and add 1 full bar of right side spin. It'd always be cool if that would go in the hole on the rollback, but it never does. Hole 6, taking advantage of the tailwind, okay? Titan ball, there's plenty of beef here. We're just going to go right down the middle of the fairway. We're going to pull this at 10%. We're going to use some controlled OP here. So not full OP, just enough to keep a good tight needle. Bounce, bounce. Even roll out of the fairway or out of the rough onto the fairway. So plenty of club here. Play the shot 0% at max. So as you can see here, I've got 4 bars of backspin. I decided to add 1 bar of right side spin to try to counter against the wind and aim dead center. Now you'll see here how this ball comes in. Perfect shot. And the ball just takes off to the right-hand side. This is getting a little frustrating with all these perfect shots and missing like this, but it's okay. It's just a game. Take that right side spin off and just play it straight up, which is how I normally play shots. You know, I just didn't like almost a 4-mile-per-hour crosswind there. I tried to get cute and add too much spin. Should really never do that in rookie, and I know better. So play it straight up. This one, 10% at mid. Just because, you know, in these tailwinds, sometimes it's going to come in pin high. I decided to play, you know, about a row over to the right of where I've been playing it. So I've been playing it on that 3rd dark green vertical row from pin. This time I went with a 4th dark green row. And I tried to pull this at a pretty hard 1201 pull angle. As you can see here, my needle up there is not exactly north. It's definitely pulling 1201. Now, a great ball here to the left is really kind of insignificant, I think. We come in very close. I would just try to play that shot the same way and just pull a really hard 1201 pull angle and see if you can get that one to drop. All right, hole number 6, or whatever this one is. Sorry, hole number 8. Hole number 8. We're going bombs away, son. Take the berserker. Pull it at 10. Quite a bit of overpower here. But the power 5 ball is going to power you through the rough, and you're going to roll out just fine. You can see we get a ton of distance on this shot. Leaves us with our thorn, which is what we wanted in the front 9. And we're going to play this one 10% at max is what you're going to see here. We've got the ball guideline going right into the hole, as you can see. Remember, this is 10% at max. So close. So damn close, man, to be right there. I mean, we're just a few drops away from winning this tournament. So what do you need to do? You need to pull it 15% at max. 15% at max would have added 0.2 more rings, and it would have been in the hole. All right, so you know that's the good news for everybody who follows me, is you get to learn from that. And if you're like, oh man, I'm in the same area, add 5% and you're good to go. Hole number 9, same way, 3 right, 4 top, pull it at 10% at max. You know, this is about 75% of a ball of curl to the right. Go from fairway to fairway, and we just roll and roll and roll, and we are good to go. All right, so 324 leaves us with this shot. Really nice looking shot here, minus 10% at mid. You know, so the thing is, this up here, this ball's been bouncing to the left, so we've been missing it to the left whenever we hit perfect balls. But you can see here, as far as the spin goes, I think I went too fast. Let me get back to the spin. So 4 back, about 0.3, 0.4 right, dead center. Perfect ball. And we just burned the right edge of the cup. So you see what I mean here from the beginning of the video? You know, I told you a lot of perfect shots, just kind of left right at the pin. What do we learn from that one right there? You know, the minus 10% is always good on shot number 2. We need to take that right side spin off. I should have learned my lesson from hole number 6 and played no side spin and played straight up. But, you know, I was just trying to counter the wind there. Anyways, I really hope you all have a great round. Have a very safe and happy new year coming up, okay? And that's it. Thank you very much.